Okay. Gotta make sure nothing got loose. It's because YouTube already has, like, adopted a fairly aggressive copyright protection scheme. And so, like, I feel like once things actually get properly integrated, it will be almost not noticeable in a lot of the programs. Let's see. And I don't actually want to get into, like, too many politics things. I'm just, like, I'm hoping the future is a little bit brighter as far as, like, technological literacy. Okay, so I want to get... Oh, we gotta get a power plant before I do anything. Reactor. What do I need for a reactor? One more iron! Ah! Out of my way, I wanna help you do this. There we go. Beep boop, beep beep boop. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we want to do life systems
provide
reactor.
The ship's power. Build more reactors if the energy level is low. Up to 5 reactors can be operated simultaneously.
There we go. So now we actually have some room, and I can actually do some stuff. Okay, so we can just finish off Plaloax. Oh no, we're still getting the iron out of here. Right, because we've got this plant, which I can just walk straight through. Everything else has collision, but this plant is nothing.
New materials have been refined.
You... Oh. I actually have no idea how plants get stored. It says I have one, and it looks like it goes in the deposit, but it's not actually there? I guess the other reason I'm not terribly worried about, like, Article 13 with gaming content, at the very least, is, like, 90% of companies are actively trying to get streamers...
New materials have been refined.
Are actively trying to get streamers involved at all times. Like, freaking Nintendo, the dinosaur of the gaming industry, has relaxed pretty much all of their content creation standards, and... Yeah, they shut down their Nintendo Creator Program. And it's one of those where it's like, if Nintendo is going to do that, save for a couple of particularly insane developers here and there that are going to, like, lose their mind over, like, oh no, they're, like, doing a video on my game. You know, can't have that, spoilers. Even Atlas Games didn't actually go after anybody, despite that debacle. So it's one of those where, like, I could very quickly see some kind of, like, system being worked out between YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and, like, 90% game companies. It might be one of the... It's like an opt-in or something like that. And so... Like, I could see... Yeah, maybe we get some pretty heavy restrictions, and then immediately they're like, no, but we want this. Ow. Ring around the rock, shoot the things. They blend in with the floor. It's kind of hard to see them. Oh god. There's bugs everywhere. I am very glad I'm no longer nearly as arachnophobic as I used to be. Can I take these? No. It looked like I was gathering them for a second. Okay. Man, there's way too many. You done? There we go. Perfect. Leave me alone. This is why I wanted to bring, like, teammates with me so they could shoot all the bugs. I mean, I guess what we could do is actually play Ring Around the Lithium. But I think that would take, like, an inordinate amount of time, and I'm not sure if I care to put that time in. Okay. So we got this. Is that all of them?
Life form detected.
I think so. It should be 4, yeah? Perfect.
10, 9, launch.
This planet is not even interesting to farm for...
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This planet's not even interesting to farm for, like, biomass or research or anything like that. How bad was your arachnophobia back then? Any of you guys seen Lost in Space? like the movie. The one back in the 90s that wasn't honestly that great.
New materials have been
It was
refined.
okay. I did not realize they had that one guy from Friends as the, like, pseudo main character and some other things, but I guess it was. I had no idea he was in the series. Or in the series, in the movie. Let's see, do we want to hyper jump there? Let's go back to this one, because I think we never actually finished it out. Like, it was a decent enough movie, and especially for the time, like, the visual effects were pretty nuts. But those spiders scared the bejesus out of me. I did not like them. I did not like them at all. I was not a fan, especially when the doctor or whatever like got turned into some kind of spider hybrid. Like, that was, oof, that got me. And like, I realized that that's like such a dumb childish thing to be bugged by, but it was enough for me. Okay, so apart from some space debris that we could get, we actually don't want to be here. This place is not great. Dude, what about the movie Eight-Legged Freaks? Never saw it. I actually don't generally like watching a lot of, I don't actually like watching a whole lot of, suspense / like, horror movies. Honestly, most of them have pretty boring plots. That's my other beef. They're just not fun to watch, and I don't actually know if Eight-Legged Freaks is one of those. Okay, that's the first time I've ever actually done hyperdrive. And not just been staring at the console. Neat. Should probably work the tractor beam first and foremost. Okay, so we actually never scanned. Oh, we've never been here before. Hey, thank you, Ravaged, for the 1,020 bits. Hope you're doing well. I know you don't play free-to-play games, but have you ever seen Card Hunter? I want to say I
New materials
Did I play
have been
it?
refined.
I've heard of it. I recognize the name. I think I played it. Oh, I don't really remember. I think I've heard of it. I want to say I did a video on it, but it never hit YouTube. Because it was one of those where I wanted to record like a series on it, or I was waiting for them to fully complete the game, or I don't remember. I think I have played it though. It had like multiplayer and some stuff, but I don't know. I think I was maybe waiting to play actual multiplayer with somebody, and then that never happened. Let's see. You thought the folding tech in Lost in Space was pretty cool. I don't remember it that well.
New materials have been
I'll
refined.
confess. We do not get a whole lot of iron here. But then again, I guess we don't need that much iron. I got 4. I got a lot of lithium and sulfur. We might honestly need to get some more storage, though. Yeah. We'll just keep expanding that, at least for a little while. Okay. So did I play Card Hunter? Let me just Alt-Tab and look at this. Card Hunter. Yeah, I played Card Hunter. I streamed it. I never actually put it on YouTube. But I did play it, and I thought it was awesome. It was fun. It had a really neat system. I don't remember why I never put it up. I think it was just one of those where I was waiting for it to be like legit done, and then I think just got distracted because there was other things to do. It's a good free-to-play game as far as free-to-play games go, though. Let's see, where's my... There it is. Okay. But yeah, I remember it. It's one of those where I think the developers had reached out and wanted me to play it, but that might have been right in the heyday of Scrap Mechanic or something else, and it was one of those where, like, I'd streamed it, and at the time, nobody was, like, terribly interested. And I do use that as a bit of a determinator on, like, whether or not, you know, something is worth my time.
Resource acquired.
I'm blaming you guys. I mean, not really. Okay, so we've got a lot of sites to check out here. None of these have iron. A lot of ferns.
Harvester
Let's
destination
go get this
set.
one. That's mad easy.
10, 9, launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence
New
activated.
material.
Let's see. I'm hoping we can pick up... I want the workshop upgrade if I can get them. Because I'd like to start fabricating weapons. Unfortunately, just getting research in general is going to take some serious time. Let's go find the thing. No, that's not it. That's just a big rock. We're looking for something that looks like a corpse marker, or a ship, or something slightly out of the ordinary that I can scan. 90% of the time they're pretty easy to find. Every once in a while they're a little off. There it is. Grave marker. The hardest one to
Accessing
find.
archives.
Right. Gotta remember to actually grab the ammo.
20%. 40%. 60%. Life form detected. 80%.
You wonder, I think if you can make another turret, you should put it in the lower part of the teleporter. I've got
All
two,
phases
actually.
complete.
I've got a turret on the upper part and the lower part of the teleporter. Ah, shit. Leeches. Leeches and these guys. At least they're pretty easy to fight. Okay, there they go. Okay, so we never finished this. Resource locations. Oh, shit, leeches. Probably go back here. I was kind of hoping I could kill those dudes for some more DNA. This is a pretty planet.
Life form detected.
Okay, here they are. Ow. Yeah,
New
because
weapon
they have...
research unlocked.
I don't know what alien they are, but they have a healing ability that you can pick up. And I kind of want that. Looks like they also drop energy cells as an ammo source. So that's kind of an attractive prospect. Okay, let's just make sure I don't get gibbed by these dudes. Man. Ow. I can't wait till Doom Eternal comes out. Just playing this makes me want, like, a honest-to-goodness, like, super high-quality, FPS again. And Doom Eternal should be out sometime soon. I should sit down and play through, like, Wolfenstein at some point. I heard Wolfenstein 2 wasn't as good. But, like, I'll take whatever.
Life form detected.
Okay, so we got that. I really... Oh, shoot. I mean, I might be able to stun lock him. I really don't like rocks. Originally, I was like, yeah, they're not so bad. Then they just start spitting explosive spiders at you, and they're like, you know what? Maybe not. Let's go with maybe not.
10, 9, launch sequence activated. 7.
Let's see, you have a raycaster weapon research. I think you might want to unlock it. Yeah, ish.
2, 1, 0.
So I'm torn on it just because it doesn't seem like they're amazing weapons, but if I can get free ammo from the enemies that I kill, might be worth it, actually. Yep, got turned around there.
Resources collected.
Okay, so we got data on... You guys okay? It's like... She got nibbled. Yeah, because I do have another turret down here. It's just over there. It's to prevent critters from going further this direction. I guess what I could do...
Weapon deactivated. Weapon activated. Weapon deactivated.
New materials have been refined.
I can just put it right there. That's a problem solved. I'd like to put some things in the hangar, but I'm always there, so it's not that big of a deal.
Resource acquired.
Okay. So we've got some iron rolling in, which is good. Let's see. So what do I need to get a workshop 1? Nothing, actually. Cool. I'm gonna get that as not a backup, but I'm gonna get that now, just to see if I can actually work on anything. Mainly, we're waiting on a workshop 2. Okay, so we can make laser pistol 1, 2. So these are the ones that I started with. Explosive blaster pistols. Power shotgun, which I think is what I've been using. X-ray caster, unknown. And research, take some sulfur. Might as well. And then there's also the heavy pistol, which I might be able to just make. Add to weapon rack. Oh, but it uses ammo.
Weapon added.
Okay, fires radiated fragments. In high quantity. Okay, so advanced workshop needed a research. Oh, probably to upgrade.
Resource
So
acquired.
can also build one of these. The DPS is great. Could make another Robotnik, but we need more iron. It's not great. And yeah, so energy cells are lithium, shells are sulfur, and heavy caliber for the pistol is... What kind of ammo does the X-ray caster use? Heavy caliber is, I think, what the pistol uses. Yeah, heavy caliber. So what does the X-ray caster use? Energy cells. DPS is not bad, actually. Because I got a lot of lithium. Let's add that to the rack. Oh.
New materials have been refined. Resource beaming complete.
Access granted.
Resource acquired.
Okay, so let's get rid of the shotgun in favor of this thing. It's got about the same level of DPS, but I should be able to use it at a range. And if we're lucky, I'll just be getting free ammo for it occasionally. Okay, so now that we're done with that, the debris is still going in. I guess we want to do jet towers next. There's 3 sites there, so if I can grab all of them, some of them might be tech fragments. I hope so. All right, let's see. So we've already picked our planet, yeah? I think we have.
10, 9,
Yep, there we go.
8, 7,
I wonder how this gun goes. We should try it a little bit before we go too far.
2, 1, 0.
I'm gonna be honest, Wander coming back and groaning, I'm back out of nowhere, scared the crap out of me. Welcome back, Wanderbot. Well, it's better than me making raptor noises. Let me tell you that much. Because that would probably bother some people. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so there's not much to get here. Just some uranium. Which I'm not actually sure what uranium is used for at this point. I'm just going to keep stockpiling like crazy. At some point, we'll find a use for it. But no. Oh, it's a dense jungle, too.
Accessing
This it?
archive.
This looks like it.
Deactivate. Accessing archives. 20%. Life form detected. 40%. 60%. 80%.
I don't see it.
All phases complete.
Unfortunately, okay, resource location sulfur. Okay, so we've got a bunch of ankle biters around in this area. I wanted to check if there's an ammo crate here. Because there are sometimes. Unfortunately, we've got a leech problem. Whoop. We've got a leech problem, and leeches are really freaking hard to see in these situations. Nothing on that. I don't see a single ammo crate there. Unless I just went by it. Okay, well, I think I just ran over a leech. Ignore it for now. This is my ship. Okay. There we go. Normally, I'd say, like, you know, landing on one of these planets and then burning everything in the area to the ground would be a bad idea. But I think in this game it would be semi-justified. Because I really can't see these bugs. I can't wait until they get a little bigger. I realize that's like an absolute, oh god! I just like turned my camera slightly and it's just all leeches all the way down. Do not want thank. Do not want thank. So uranium is used for the engine. It's best to keep a stockpile. Engine? Do we need to fuel up before we hyperdrive places? Because I haven't seen that yet. Or is it, do we get space some kind of space tech later that that makes it so we can travel further instead of just one tile? We can move like 3. I guess I can see that. Okay, so that's it for this area. We gotta go, and then we gotta come back 2 more times. Unfortunately, it's all leeches, but I can hang out directly on top of the actual wreckage itself, which is gonna make my life so much easier, because then I can just sit up there and make fun of the leeches and not have to worry about them. And then we can just rinse, repeat 2 more times, get what tech we can. So, we got information on sulfur, which is, like, kind of useless. I mean, unless it's actually, like... Unless it's like, here's where sulfur is on... Yeah, because it's not even on this planet. I wonder if the sulfur is actually going to be, like, on every planet forever or something like that. Maybe? Let's see. At least it's not spiders. The spiders are easier to see. Let me see. So what do we do next? We have some amount of iron. We could get medical quarters. In fact, we actually want to get the medical quarters.
Creatures from outer space can pass on deadly diseases to crew members. Research these diseases in the medical research lab. Researched diseases will then be cured automatically. Please mind that you have to collect disease samples dropped by sick crew members to research a disease. Use the biomass collector to collect these samples.
Let's see. By the way, we only have 1 biotank, yeah? Yeah, let's get another one. Just gonna do that. What I should probably do is actually just connect these together. There we go. I don't know, I might put some storage in there or something. Okay. You guys done? Yeah, you guys are done. Alright, back down to Jataus again. Like, 1 or 2 more times, give or take.
7, 6, 5,
Let's see the developers now. He's hiding on the wreck. Make the leeches jump. Dude, if the leeches would actually, like, jump forward and stuff, it'd be spooky, but it would actually make it so you could see when they're coming. Because currently they just hide in the ground. They're actually, like, shockingly hard to see. Okay, so where's this wreck? It's over... Shoot. Unless it changes... From one thing, yeah, it changes from one thing to the next.
Archives. 20%. Life form detected. 40%. 60%. 80%.
That's a lot of leeches.
All phases complete.
Weapon active.
Iron Thrower launches a high-energy hollow iron ball which will explode on impact with an organic surface. Okay, so that's the one we don't want to use on the ship. At all. Okay, and it doesn't look like we've got any more scanning sites here, so we're going to want to come back. Uh-oh. Because, yeah, I don't see any more... I don't see a ship or anything of the sort. There's no resources here. Okay. See, did I try the new rifle? No. So part of the reason why... Oh.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Yes. I have tried the new rifle. It's pretty good. Not very ammo efficient, though. It burned through it pretty quick. And boy, is it blinding. Well, that's okay.
Harvester destination set. New materials have been refined.
9.
Alright, let's do that again.
7, 6, 5.
That was a lot of little spider horrors. And I was not ready for that. But I guess I was. If you don't die, it works. It's true. We did survive. See, isn't that what real leeches do? Why would you want them to jump? It's not like they have legs. Otherwise, you'd be playing basketball. I know, it's true. It's just like leeches hide in the water and stuff. There's no water.
Accessing archives.
Okay, do we have an ammo
20%
box?
evading. Accessing archives. 40%.
Sometimes there's an ammo box with these.
60%.
Wait, leeches also hide in the trees? What?
80%. All phases complete.
New transmission intercepted.
Okay, location, shotgun.
10, 9, launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't know if we have anything else, but I think the door's gonna close before they get here. Yeah, also it might have been that light blinding me. It was very bright. So, leashes in the jungle. Huh. I'll admit, I don't know too much about stuff that lives in the jungle.
Harvester destination set.
I'm not gonna say I make it a habit of not knowing things about the jungle, but the jungle and the rainforest, I'm not gonna say they exactly scare me, but it's one of those where it's like, of places that I generally am not going to be terribly interested in visiting, rainforest, jungle, and, like, deep desert. I've done deep desert before, and it sucked. And rainforest and jungle, I feel like I'm gonna come back with, like, 7 diseases. Okay, so we're looking for one resource rock. Could be somewhere around here. Is this it? Yep, that's it. Well, that's easy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Life forms can go away and let me work.
10, 9, launch sequence.
I do kind of wish you could almost customize the interior of this thing with, like,
4,
I'm not gonna say spoilers, but, like...
2, 1, 0.
Stop. I accidentally was, like, barely touching the right click, and the character's like, time to pull out the, mining gun. Oh, what are you doing?
New materials have been refined.
Yeah, Jungle, desert, and deep ocean. That's a good point. Deep ocean would freak me out to no end. Ugh. Oh, some of the things down there. Like, I'll do it in a video game, but in real life, no. Oh, we should probably tell these guys to actually start pulling things on the ship. Because there's actually debris that we can harvest here. There you go. Have fun with that. Okay, so we want to go to Lakshus. You know what? I'm lonely. Let's go make some friends. I've got some biomass.